Good afternoon. Welcome to debate's JV game versus the home Dubuque Saints and the visiting Cedar Rapids Riders. We'll get underway here in just a minute. Cedar Rapids comes into the game 1-0 at the JV level. They won against Ames last weekend. Dubuque comes into the game at 1-1. They landed a split last weekend with Lincoln. We're going to take a chance to thank the sponsors while we've got the time. Nothing But Cakes, Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, Dottie's Cafe, Polaris Insurance, The Days Inn, Green Envy Lawns, Evo Logic, Key City Metals, Kepler Painting, Bob and Lou's Coffee. Also want to thank KAS Designs, Sarah and Tim Noonan, Schilling Trucking, and West Schilling Photography.
We should be able to. The roof manager, I think, is right over here in the concession. He's got a Dubuque Saints hat on, great.
Looks like Cedar Rapids will start Theo Ballmer, former Dubuque Saint in net. Saints will counter with Jaden Montgomery, and we're down. CJ Mueller kicks behind the net to chase Poles. Poles has got it there, knocked off the puck. Corbin Deutsch comes in with a big hit. It's played up the far side. Stolen there, knocked back out to the neutral zone. Deutsch will dump it back in, wraps around to the far corner. Poles gets it there, leaves it for Nolan Kretz, gets a shot on that. Now it's Mueller in the corner, back to Spangler. Puck stolen there. Cedar Rapids will bring it out on the near side. That's Sawyer Pearson. Shot on Montgomery, save. Battle for in the near zone. Dubuque's got it. Pulse tries to get it out. It's held back in there. Knocked loose by Mueller, who loses a footing at the blue line. Cedar Rapids will regroup in the far side. Kicks it up. Deutsch steals it there. Fires it back in. Pierce gives chase and turns off. Gavin Netherly steps in, knocks the puck loose. Cedar Rapids gets it back. He'll try and break it up. Stolen in the middle. Shot deflected by Netherly. Stolen there at the top by Wyatt Kleesner. That's Cade Weiner seeing his first action of the season. Cedar Rapids gets it out across the blue line. Benzik chases it down, and they'll dump into the far corner. Montgomery goes back to pick it up. Leaves it there for Kleesner. Kleesner brings it up to the near side. Into the skates of Netherly. He's got a little room to work here. Across the blue line. Knocked off the puck hard into the corner. And it'll go behind the net. Cedar Rapids has got it there. Tries to bring it out. Stolen by Weiner there. Knocked back in by Sagers. Loose puck. Weiner fires it just over the net. Pierce has got it in the corner. He'll knock it behind the net. Cedar Rapids tries to break it out again. Sagers knocks it down deep. Cedar Rapids fires it back into Sagers. Xander Sheehy makes a play at the center ice. Forces to the near side. Henry will go back and get it. He's coming up the far side with some speed. Cuts across the middle. Can't quite get the shot off. Walk down below the goal line. Tries to walk it in front. Xander Sheehy with his first goal of the season. And he's tackled by Liam Henry, who made a nice play in the game. So Sheehy with his goal. Off a nice Liam Henry carried it all the way up the ice, walked down the near side, tried to tuck it in front, trickled out to Sheehy, who smashed it home. Puck knocked down low below the goal line. Sheehy will go down and apply a little pressure. They try and walk out the far side, kick it out to Henry. Henry's going to lose it on the far side. Big Michael Poles goes back to try and steal it. Sagers knocks his man off the puck there. He's got it loose. Bumps it up to Poles. Held in at the blue line. Sent across far side, just wide of the net. Montgomery lets it go. Sheehy kicks it out to Poles. Tries to get it to Sheehy. He'll get it on the far side. Runs over a man. We got a little 2-on-1 here. Sheehy's got Heacock in the middle. Ripped down. That'll get a penalty. So Sheehy doing what else he does best after scoring goals, drawing penalties. That'll send Dubuque onto the power play. Looks like we'll get a power play of Netherly, Heacock, and Deutsch with Weiner and Kretz over on the far side. All right. Oh. Boatman is their leading scorer. I think they're adjusting the clock. No, now they've made it considerably worse. Should be about 11:42 left. My time is actually pretty close. Not 1:14. We're getting there. Just one number off. There we go, 11:14. That's way too little. It's got to be closer to... All right, we're going to go with 11:14, which is way wrong, but hey, it's junior hockey. Netherly steps in for the face-off. Puck's down. Heacock's got it in the near boards. Wrapped around the far side. Weiner gets there. He'll play it across D to D to Kretz. Kretz back to Weiner. Just gets a piece of it. Goes off to Cedar Rapids. Goes down to Montgomery. He'll play it there for Kretz. Kretz takes it behind the net. Picks up a little room. He'll play it up to Weiner. Weiner on the far side. Cross ice pass to Netherly. Netherly and Heacock, little miscommunication there. They'll battle for it just inside the zone. Squirts out. Kretz will go back. Sends it over to Weiner. Weiner will carry it across the blue line. Corbin Deutsch a half step in front of him. Apparently we only ran 10 seconds off the clock there. That's amazing. Dubuque's still on the power play. Knock loose. Deutsch will give chase down on the near boards. Knocks it below the goal line. Heacock's got it back there. He'll walk it out. Leave it for Deutsch. Deutsch on the boards. Down to Netherly below the goal line. He'll walk it up. Gives it back to Nolan. Over to Deutsch. I'm sorry, Netherly down there. Weiner's got it on the far side. Centering just out of the reach of Netherly. He'll collect. Walk up below the goal line. Tries to fire it out in front. Nobody home. Squirts loose. And Cedar Rapids is going 2-on-0. Deutsch gets back and picks up a man. Saints do a great job of hustling back there. Pick it up. Cedar Rapids got it control in the middle. They'll fire it down low. And they've got it on the far side now. Killing a little time. Walks it, throws it out in front. Deutsch is there to steal. Mueller's got it. Knocked off the puck. Deutsch picks it up, though. He'll take it through the middle. Give it off to Zick, who's pressuring now. He's down below the goal line. Puck comes loose. Cedar Rapids takes the play. Tries to play it around. Stolen there. Michael Poles has got it. Fanned in the clearing attempt. Sagers holds it in, and then it's knocked back out. Nolan Pierce back. He's got a little pressure on him. He'll carry it around the far side with some speed. Coming out the far side. Cuts across to the middle. He's at the blue line. Tries to get to the middle. Gets dropped back to Michael Pierce, who can't quite get a shot. Throws it on goal. Balmer gets just a piece of it there. Mueller's got it. He kicks it back to Sagers. Sagers fires it towards the net. It's tipped. Now Pierce. Pierce gets it to Mueller. Mueller along the far boards, walks it behind the net. He's knocked off the puck. Not an easy task. Fight around to the near side. That's Zick. Zick to Sager. Sager's towards the net. Deflected. And Cedar Rapids knocks it to the near boards again. Behind the net, that's Pierce. Pierce fires it to Cedar Rapids in front, and they'll clear the far side and go for a change. Sager's got a little time. If he turns quick, he plays it up. Mueller takes a big loop, cuts across the middle, fires it towards the net. It's deflected. Walked around the back, kicked out in front. Knocked loose there. Cedar Rapids walks it out. Wu's got it now. He'll walk it down the goal line behind the net. Tries to play it around. Nobody there. Maddox Mitchell on the far side. He kicks it up. Held just in by Cedar Rapids there. It'll trickle out to the front, and Sagers has got it now. Worked on the far side. Back to the D. Can't quite hold it in. Maddox Mitchell's going to pressure. Cedar Rapids player loses the footing. Mitchell gets in front. Can't quite hold on to it. Now we got Waddick. Waddick walking it along the blue line. Dumps it in. He'll give chase. I'm going to figure out which one of those Waddicks it is one of these days. Kicked over, just out of the reach of Smothers. Fired in. Cedar Rapids D's got it. They'll play it up in front of their bench. Jones has got it there. Across center ice. They'll play it to the Dubuque bench. Spangler kicks it back out of the zone. It's held in there by Knapp. Fans on the shot. Smothers has got it. He fires it at Montgomery. That's not a great idea. Deutsch carries it up slowly up the far side and fires it towards the net. It's over the net, kicks out in front. Ballmer knocks it back to his D. Wyatt Kleesner manages to hold it in. He'll dump it back down below the goal line. Walked over in the near corner. Chase Poles throws a nice hit. Play it around the back of the net. CJ Mueller's not going to get there. Kleesner is. Fires it towards the center. Cedar Rapids collects and fires it back. And we clear it out to center ice. It's going to go the length for an icing. So 7:09 left in the first period. Saints leading 1-0 off a goal by Xander Sheehy. Get to that 7:09 here in a second. Maybe we won't. Netherly out for the faceoff. Puck's down. Cedar Rapids has it. They'll carry it out of the zone. That's Pierce and Frett. Played to the far side. Sagers knocks him off the puck there. Cedar Rapids regroups. Pierce is battling for it there. Played it up to their D. D tries to get a shot on that. Gets through, but it's deflected before it gets to Montgomery. Cedar Rapids has it on the near side. It's stolen by Cade. Cade tries to play it over to Pierce. Pierce knocks it into the zone. Netherly will chase it. Liner's in front of the net. Cedar Rapids takes a steal. Weiner knocks him off the puck. Cedar Rapids has got it now. They'll break it out of the zone. Boatman across the middle. Shot from the top of the slot. Saved by Montgomery. Sheehy will step in for the faceoff. He knocks it back to the D. Redirected in front on the near boards. Poles tries to play it up. It's stolen there by the D. Sheehy presses it. Knocked it loose. Sheehy's one-on-one. Oh, stolen there. I believe that's one of the Patton boys. Poles knocks it loose. He's got it down the corner. Tries to make a play. Knocked loose again. Heacock from one knee gets it on net. Kleesner's got it. He'll dump it down below the goal line. It's stolen there in the corner. They'll try and play it up the middle. Heacock knocks it down. Still in the middle. Walks around one. Walks around another. Sheehy makes him play it up the boards. It's going to go not for icing. It's waved off on the near side by linesman Ethan Fox. Sheehy battles there. It's Zick that walks out away with it. Lost behind the net. Carried to the near corner. It's fired out in front. Sheehy knocks it loose. Poles steals it. Gives it up to Sheehy. Tries to get around his man. Stolen there. Wu gets a shot just wide. Ben Zick's got it now. He's got it on the far side. Tries to play it up. It's knocked back. Played up again. Held just in by Cedar Rapids. They'll play it up to Chase Poles now. Chase pulls. Chase is down below the goal line. Walked around the backside by Cedar Rapids. They'll play it out on the near side. Pulls, loses it. It's poked back. Spangler's got it now. She'll work to the far side. Plays it up the boards. Just out of the reach of Mueller. Knocked ahead by Pulls again. It'll come over to the Cedar Rapids bench. Big hit by CJ there. Knapp's got it now. He'll play it into the zone. Kretz is back to get it behind the goal line. Plays it up to Mueller. Mueller across to Deutsch. Can't quite get it. Collects it there, and he'll dump it in on net. Ballmer with the save. Kicks it to the corner. Poles has got it there. Fires it on net just wide. Comes around to the near side, and it's going to go all the way back to the Dubuque defensive zone. Cam Spangler will carry it back behind the net. Runs into a little problem there, so she'll leave it for Kretz. Kretz plays it up just out of the reach of Mueller. And we're going to get a whistle. So 4:12 left in the first period. Shots on goal read 2-3. That seems a little light. Gavin Netherly will step in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Henry's got it. He'll walk it behind the net. Plays it up the far side to Pierce. Pierce has got it now. Tries to walk it up the middle. Knocks it over the Weiner. Back to Pierce. Pierce carries it in the zone. Takes a wide. Shot wide of the net. Comes around to Sagers at the far blue line. He gives it down to Netherly. Netherly gets run over. Weiner's got it below the goal line. Does some magic behind the net. Tries to walk it out in front. It's still in there. Sawyer's got it now. He'll bring it across the middle. Nice move on Staggers. Excuse me. Dubuque will play it across. Little miscommunication by Cedar Rapids there. As Gavin Netherly goes down. Knocks it loose below the goal line. They'll play it up the far side. Weiner's there. He gets rubbed off the puck. Cedar Rapids plays it out. Woo. Just can't quite get a handle on it. Comes back to Sheehy. They'll knock it into the Cedar Rapids bench. So Sheehy pulls and Heacock it forward. Zick and Kleesner on D. Knocked into the Dubuque zone. Back out to center ice. Dumped down into the far corner. Wyatt Kleesner will go try and play it there. He gets knocked down. Sheehy kicks it up to Heacock. Fires it across the middle. Ben Zick's got it there. He'll carry it across center ice. Takes it across the blue line. Walks deep. Hits the brakes. Kleesner comes in. Knocks it deep. Zick will go back to his defensive spot. Heacock knocked off the puck in front. Back out to Zick. Zick's got it at the top of the circles. Gives it down to Poles on the boards. Michaels knocked off the puck. Jackson Heacock comes up with a hit. Knocks the man off the puck. Puck still squirts loose. They'll get it out to Richard Wu. He's across the blue line. Into the slot. Shot. Missed the net entirely. Cedar Rapids battles it forward on the near post. That's Xander Sheehy. He'll carry it up in front of the bench. Lost the handle for just a second. Walks down. Shot on net. Saved by Ballmer. Dubuque gets a clean change. Cam Spangler's got it now in the defensive zone. She'll play it off the boards. Up in front of the Cedar Rapids bench. Brock Smothers with a steal. He's got it in the corner now. Rubbed off the puck hard behind the net. Comes around to the near corner. Mitchell's got it there. Gets it over to Smothers. Smothers has got it. He'll dump it down to the corner to Waddick. Waddick's got it. Walks out of the corner. Tries to hit Mitchell. Can't quite get it. Spangler's got it. Rebound out to Waddick. Battled in front. Shot on net there by Kratz, who paid the price out of the corner. Made a nice shot, though. Mitchell gets a shot on net. Saved by Ballmer. So shots are still 4-3. Puck's down. That's Chase Poles for the face-off. Cedar Rapids has got it now. They'll carry it across the blue line into the attacking zone. Hits the brakes there. Waits for his team to catch up. On the near boards. Played down below the goal line. Tries to kick it out in front. Knocked loose there. The near boards. Chase Poles has got it now. He plays an aerial pass. Clears the zone. All the way back to the Cedar Rapids defensive zone. Forgot to stop my clock. There's actually 56 seconds. Deutsch comes down just across the red line, or across the blue line, top of the circles. Can't quite get a shot off. It's knocked loose. Mueller's got it now. He'll walk it up the near boards. Tries to, I'm not sure what he tried to do there. Wasn't successful. Puck comes to Chase Poles, who winds up for a big slap shot, surprising no one, and it's blocked in front. Cedar Rapids tries to do a quick turn, loses an edge, goes down. Henry gets a piece of it at the blue line. He'll collect it on the far side. Tries to play it up the middle. Fans, but recollects. Cedar Rapids with a little bit of a 2-on-1 going on here. Passed across, back to the middle. Montgomery with a save. Shot, saved by Montgomery. Rebound kicks out. Another big save by Montgomery. Two seconds left in the period. Cedar Rapids will pull their goalie. Shot towards the middle. Nothing comes of it. So after one, Saints lead 1-0 on the visiting Riders. Shots on goal. Suddenly the Riders jump up to 7. And Dubuque still has 5. Scores from around the league. Last night it was Omaha's JV beating Lincoln's JV 6-1. Waterloo's JV tapped the Des Moines Capitals 3-1. Omaha varsity beat Lincoln 3-2, and I believe that game was in overtime. And the Capitals beat Waterloo 5-3. Earlier today it was Omaha over Fremont 7-0, and in the JV game it was Omaha over Fremont 3-0. The Oak Leafs JV beat Sioux City 4-3, and the Oakley Metro game, the varsity game, is going on right now. About 17 minutes in this period. There's 15. So the Saints will start out with Nolan Pierce, Kevin Netherly, Cade Weiner, Wyatt Kleesner, and Ben Zick. Montgomery will stand net. He did a fine job there in the first period. Got a little action at the end. Cedar Rapids will send out the Patton boys. And I can't tell anyone else. Jones, Richard Wu, and someone over there. Played up the far side. Netherly picks up off the boards, chips it down. Takes the long way around to get around the D. Centered it. Nope. Played it back to Wu. Netherly pokes it loose. Stolen there by Weiner. Walks down to the near side. Leaves it for Kleesner. Gets a weak shot towards the net. Tries to walk it around the back of the net. They'll get around Pierce down there. Played up to the nearest far D. That'll be offsides. Cedar Rapids will take the opportunity to send it down the ice. Dubuque will send out Sheehy, Michael Poles, Jackson Heacock for this offensive zone faceoff. Kretz and Spangler on defense. Sheehy thinks about taking the faceoff, and then the ref says, back up, boys. So we'll do it again. Sheehy for the faceoff again. Knocks it back to Kretz. Kretz fires it towards the net. Redirected by Sheehy, and he gets us another goal. So Nolan Kretz gets a weak shot on net. Xander Sheehy gets just a piece of it and redirects it towards Balmer. Balmer got a piece of it, but it was fooled by that redirection. So not a lot he could do there. Sheehy with the second goal of the game. Puck played wide. Cam Spangler go over and get it. She'll play it up off of the blue line. Michael Poles is there. Takes a hard hit. Played across to the near side. Stolen by Sheehy there. He'll try and walk around Heacock and can't quite get there. It's sent over to the far side. Nolan Kretz is going to win the race. He'll take it around the back of the net. Played up to Heacock. Heacock will run over backwards there. Kicked out to the middle. Heacock's going to pick it back up and dump it in. Knocked down at the blue line. Cedar Rapids has got it now at center ice. Kretz has got it. Pushed him wide. Stole the puck and kicked it to the corner. Cedar Rapids plays it up to the man on the boards. Battled for there in the corner. Heacock knocks it loose. Michael Poles will chase the man down. Installing fear as he comes. Cedar Rapids got a little bit of a 3-on-1, and they dump it directly into the ref, who doesn't help. The big guns are out. Brock Smothers over to Michael Poles. Gets a shot. Shot wide. Smothers has got a little time below the goal line. Tries to walk around someone. Doesn't quite work. He's got it in the corner again. Run over again. Smothers still battling in the corner. Fires it out to Henry. Henry's got it at the blue line. Fires it towards the net. Knocked down there. Heacock still out there on a long change. Oh, that's Waddick. I'm sorry. Waddick out there. Michael Poles kicks it back to Henry. Shot just wide. Cedar Rapids will collect in the near corner. Sagers manages to hold it in. He'll knock it down below the goal line. Cedar Rapids has got it now. Tries to walk it up the far side. Waddick thrown to the ice. Mitchell will knock it back to Henry. Henry across to Sagers. Sagers tries to feather it up to Smothers. Doesn't quite get there, so it'll come back. Henry's got it on the near side. He'll play it hard off the boards up to Smothers, who can't quite hold it. Played in front of the bench. Cedar Rapids has got it now. Patton's got it there. Played over to Mitchell. Kick back up. Cedar Rapids will come with Wu. Wu's got it. Leaves it for Patton. Stolen there. The other Patton boys got it. Played back into the zone. Smothers will push the issue. Cedar Rapids walks it behind the net. They'll try and play it up there. Knocked out to center ice. Wu's got a little bit of a step here. One-on-one with Montgomery. Shot saved by Jaden. Chase pulls, plays it out. CJ Mueller walks himself off sides. Personally, I think we got hosed on that call, but they don't pay me to ref. They don't even pay me to announce. We'll send out Mueller, Poles, and Netherly. Or, I'm sorry, Mueller, Poles, and Deutsch. Zick and Kleesner on defense. Face off, knocked to the far side. Deutsch will be the first one over there. Shed the tackler. Chase Poles runs over a man on the way to the corner. Stick left to get the puck loose. Deutsch comes in with that's going to be a charge. Checking from behind, even worse. Even worse. So Corbin Deutsch has seen his last action of the second period. He'll head to the box for a 2 and a 10. And we'll send someone to keep him company, just to talk him up. Tell him, hey, don't do that stuff in the corner. We'll see who he's going to get to send him company. It looks like Waddick. Waddick's really good at counseling. Saints will come out on the penalty kill, the first penalty kill of the game. We've got Pierce and Netherly out there with Sagers and Zick. Gavin Netherly knocks it loose. He's got a step. Heads to the goalie, tries to wrap it around. Ballmer gets just a piece of it, knocks it to the corner. Netherly's knocked out the puck. Cedar Rapids will collect it behind the net. Gavin presses the issue. Cedar Rapids has got it now. 2-on-2. Zick's got it on the far side. He'll control. Knocked off the puck behind the net. Cedar Rapids tries to wrap around. Comes off the puck. Sagers battles for it there. Comes up. Out to the blue line. It's redirected as a shot on net. Battled for on the goal line. Cedar Rapids with a bad angle shot that Montgomery gets a nice save on. Pierce tries to knock it loose. Cedar Rapids wins that battle. Gavin Netherly shoots to the length of the ice. We'll get no icing now, as we're still on the penalty kill. Ballmer leaves it there. Heacock steps out. We'll get Heacock and Sheehy out with Kretz and Sagers. Cedar Rapids walks it through the middle. They're way off sides as Jones. We'll switch Spangler for Sagers. Sheehy in for the faceoff. Tries to knock it forward. Gets it now. He'll dump it down. Jackson says, I'll go get it. Presses behind the goal line. Cedar Rapids will break it up on the far side. Sheehy slows them down temporarily, but they come through the middle. Spangler with a nice steal. They'll dump it down in. Below the goal line. Kretz will go back to collect it. Tries to play it up the near board. Is tipped there. Knocked loose. Cedar Rapids centers. Xander Sheehy puts someone on his tail. Kretz on the near boards. Big hit. Not enough to stop a clearing of the puck. It'll go all the way down below the goal line. Cedar Rapids will collect it there. They'll play it up the far side. Mueller out. Still on the far side. Little room to operate there. Spangler keeps him wide. Cuts across the middle. Redeflected by Spangler. Montgomery will reach out. Keeps the foot in the crease and make the save. So 9:19 left in the second period. 2 seconds left on the checking from behind penalty, so we'll get Waddick back. Deutsch will sit in the box and think about what he's done. Apparently Montgomery's got a little equipment gear and or equipment issue. And they're not letting him change it. They're saying, we'll get that stick for you. And they'll even send out another one. That's nice of them. That's teamwork. So Poles brings out Jaden a new stick. And then he'll step in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Cedar Rapids has got it. They'll give it to their D. Cross D. Pearson Fretz got it. Nice save by Montgomery. Didn't even have to use that new stick. Shots 8-9 in favor of the Riders. Pulls in for the faceoff. It's one over to Blaze Sagers. He'll try and clear it. Held in at the blue line there. Slow roller to the corner. Montgomery swats it to the corner. Played around to the far side. Pierce is there. He'll knock it loose. That's C.J. Mueller carrying it up the far side. Pierce will step into the middle. They get a 2-on-1. Shot towards the net. Behind the net. Pierce has got it on the near side. Tees it up. Shoots it 3 feet wide. That's Henry on the far side. Sagers can't quite get to it to hold it in. He'll take it back to the red line. Leaves it from the near side. That's Pierce. Walks it to the middle. Shot deflected. Cedar Rapids has got it just inside the blue line. They'll walk it out slowly. Cross the red line. Into the neutrals or into the attacking zone. Henry's got it there. He'll play it around the back of the net. Knocked back behind the goal line. Kleesner picks it up. Pierce tries to chip it up the boards. Doesn't quite get a lot of it. CJ with a big run. That's going to get him a penalty. We're thinking either charging or boarding. Kleesner's going to get it. I think we're just going to give him a rough. So Mueller will spend 2 minutes with his line mate Deutsch in the box. 2 minutes for roughing. Saints will send out Netherly and there he is, Weiner. Weiner's the other forward. And Spangler and Kretz. So I'll roll it in the front, and that's a goal. So puck got knocked in front. Nice shot on net. Saints couldn't clear. And rebound was knocked past Montgomery. Dubuque has just not been strong on the penalty kill at JV or varsity this year. And again, it comes back to bite them. So Netherly's joined by Weiner and Heacock. Cedar Rapids has got it. They'll play D to D. Give it up in the middle. Heacock makes him pay. Cedar Rapids made a lazy D to D pass that just didn't get there. Jackson Heacock picked it up all alone, took it in, and fired it past Ballmer. So the Saints regained their 2-goal lead. Someone else gets on the score sheet behind Sheehy. Shots are now even at 10, even though the score reads 3-1. Puck's down. Netherly knocks it back to Kleesner. Over to Zick. Zick plays it up to Heacock. Heacock can knock it into the zone. Weiner goes to play it. He's got to be below the goal line. Tries to wrap it around. Kicked out in front. Loose puck. Heacock can't quite get enough of it. Zick's got it. He fires it towards the net. Off a shin guard, and he'll squirt back out to neutral ice. Jones has got it there. Knock loose. Patton's got it on the near boards. Walks around Zick. He's tackled from behind by Kleesner. Shot on net, saved by Montgomery. Puck comes around to the near side. Kleesner's going to get a cross-checking. I really think they all just missed Deutsch on the bench and want to take their chances to talk to him. There's plenty of time after the game for that, guys. We'll get Poles and Mueller out there on the penalty kill. Kretz and Spangler on D. Kretz shoots at the length of the ice. It'll go down. Ballmer leaves it behind the net there. A little too far behind the net. CJ tries to play it and loses the stick. Cedar Rapids will play it up to Kretz, who dumps it into the Dubuque bench. Puck's down, goes to the far side. Cedar Rapids will carry it into the zone. Spangler's got it there just momentarily. Chase pulls, pitchforks it to the blue line. Cedar Rapids tries to go D-to-D. Fans on that shot, just wide. Montgomery. Kretz gets it. Played down by Sinclair at the blue line. Knocked off the puck by Mueller. Kretz tries to play it up the near side again and does. Clears the zone. Cedar Rapids will go D-to-D. Plays it up the middle. They'll walk to the side. Shot fired wide of the net. Goes back to the D. Sinclair shoots it there. Deflected in front. Montgomery gets just enough of it. Covers it. Sheehy in for the faceoff. He'll win it over to Zick. Zick battles forward in the corner there. Squirts down below the goal line. Saints content to let him have it back there. Sheehy walks out of it now. He's up the far side, chips it around the man. He's got a step across the blue line, headed towards the goal. Can't quite get the shot off. Balmer made a nice save and forced him wide. Cedar Rapids has got it now. They'll try and bring it up the near side. Lost there. Patton's got it behind the net. He'll try and play it up the near side to Wu. She makes a play there. Can't quite get it. Wu does a nice little walk around him. Knocks it down to the corner, though. He's content to let Stagers get it. Sheehy's got it in the corner now. He'll try and pitchfork it out, and he does. That's going to not go for icing for some reason because we're still in the penalty kill. Michael Poles falls down in the corner trying to knock a man over. Sagers pushes it. It's going to be offsides. Poles is still recovering in the corner. And that'll be the end of that Kleesner penalty. So we actually kill one off. Netherly, Pierce, and Weiner out. Stagers and Henry back on D. Netherly's got it there. Knocked it into the zone to Pierce. Knocked wide, right up the boards. Past Stagers. It'll go into the Riders' offensive zone. Henry's got it there. He'll take it behind the net. Plays it up. Weiner's got it. He'll play it up to Pierce. Pierce is one-on-one. Gets it knocked loose. Netherly coming hard along the near boards. He'll knock it a little deeper. Squirts back up to Pierce. Floater to the front of the net. Glove down and played to the corner. Pierce fires it towards the net. Goes behind. Weiner's going to win the race there in the corner. He's got it now. Kicks it down below the goal line to Pierce. Pierce walks around. Fires it towards the net. Deflected there. Tipped. Netherly with a shot. Knocked just wide. Netherly's got it. He'll play it down to Weiner. Goes to the net. Tries to run a give and go. Blocked by Balmer there. Another rebound. We got 8 guys trying to pile on it. I can't imagine how we missed the net there. .409 left in the second period. Dubuque will send out Mueller, Poles, and Heacock with Kretz and Spangler on D. Poles wins it back to Kretz. Kretz sends it over to Spangler. Spangler sends it towards the net. Balmer catches it. All that with the clock not running. Poles again for the faceoff. Cedar Rapids has got it this time. They've got it in the corner with a little time. Behind the net. Back behind the net. Breaks it up the far side. Little speed. Heacock rubs them off onto the board. Interference is what we're calling on that. I don't see a lot of calls where you check the guy that has the puck and you get an interference call, but So Dubuque will go on the penalty kill again. Mueller and Chase Poles out there with Spangler and Kretz. Poles wins it over to Spangler. Can't quite control it. Gets knocked behind the net. Poles has got it there. Throws it up. And he'll clear the zone. Go the length of the ice. Ballmer leaves it there. Mueller tries to pressure the puck. Knocks it loose. Poles has got it down in the corner. He'll throw it out to the front. Throwing up the far side. Spangler's got it there. She walks around one, but stolen. Knocked down in. Poles has got it. He'll pitchfork it back to the middle. Mueller's there. Little one-on-one action as three other riders converge on him. Cedar Rapids plays it out of their zone. They'll walk it up middle ice. Patton over to someone. Shot on net. Saved by Montgomery. Poles goes in. Puck up the far boards. Chipped high off the glass, and then they'll clear. The other Patton brother back on D. He'll play it up to Wu. Kretz steals it, knocks it loose. Mueller's got it in front of the net, or in front of the bench, I'm sorry. Much better penalty killing effort here. Still a minute to go, though. They'll walk around Spangler. Around the back of the net, up to the near side. They're going to work to set it up. Patton dumps it down. After doing all that good hard work, he just gives it to the far side. It's battled there. Sheehy's got it in the corner. Seemed like he took a shot right to the back, but Patton plays it over. They'll walk it up the middle. Right down the slot. Shot saved by Montgomery. Michael Poles tries to get it there. Can't quite get enough of it. Battled on the near boards. Spangler's got it there with a little time, but she'll wrap it around the boards. Cedar Rapids will try and pull it off. Sheehy knocks the puck loose. It's chipped straight up. Michael Poles has got it. He'll send it the length of the ice. That'll be the end of that interference call. Pierce steps out on the ice. He'll pressure the puck. Cedar Rapids will play it up the far side. Skipping puck will not quite make it for icing. Wyatt Kleesner's got it there. Plays it up the middle to Weiner. Weiner's got it. He walks down the near side in front of the bench. Nice little move. I think he beat the same guy 3 times there. Doesn't matter if Cedar Rapids has got the puck now. They'll walk it back up the other side. They're coming 3-on-1 on Ben Zick. Cross ice pass, just not enough for Fred to get a handle. He'll play it around the back of the net. Out in front. Heacock with a nice clearing attempt. He gets it over the Poles, who knock it out of the zone. Pierce has got it on the far side. Carries across the blue line towards the net. Loses it in his feet. Got a garage sale down there. We lost a stick. We lost a glove. Held in by Dubuque. Weiner's got it. He drops it for Netherly. Netherly back to Weiner in the slot. Shot. Saved by Ballmer. Nice save by Theo there. .42 seconds left in the period. Dubuque will send out Netherly, Mueller, and Heacock. Sagers and Henry on D. Heacock wins the faceoff back to Henry. Henry fires it towards the net. It's blocked in front there. Sagers walks over. He'll dump it down. Mueller will try and battle for it in the corner. Pops straight up. He walks out of the corner with it, though. Fires it just wide of the net. Heacock on the far side will dump it down below the goal line to Mueller. Mueller walks around the back. Gives it up to Henry. Henry tries to give it back with a little too much pace. Go all the way down below the goal line. Mueller knocks it loose there. It's on the near side. It's 10 seconds left. Still battled there. They'll try and clear it out. Henry holds it in. He'll dump it back towards the net, just wide. 2. And that'll do it for the second period. So the Saints will head into the locker room, 3-1. Shots on goal in favor of Cedar Rapids, 15-13. We'll see you back here. Start the third period in about 15 minutes.
Hit harder.
Yep.
Bring it
Set
back.
it up.
Bring it out of the zone. There you go. Good job. That's what you do.
Tire him out.
123
now attack.
left.
Now Clemenson's off. Let's go.
Harder now coming in here. Taking off the puck. It's all about puck possession, boys.
Yep. Got to attack there.
1:11 left in this overtime hockey.
I think these guys like their chances in the
Gorbowski,
shootout.
good job there. But a better stop by somebody's got to pick Creer up here on the back door for that. Oof.
My opinion, which is worth exactly nothing, is we're just sitting back waiting for stuff to happen.
Your opinion is worth about as much as our
We're getting paid
our
for this?
pay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait. I guess
some M&Ms.
somebody did buy me some M&Ms, so I guess
peanut M&Ms.
your advice is worth about a bag.
Did you
of
tell
M&Ms.
me you have a peanut allergy? Here, take those.
No.
Oh,
50 seconds
good one
left
touch.
here.
We got to start being aggressive here. Here we go.
Who's sitting now? Hedquist coming in. He's got a left winger if he sees him.
Yeah, good stick check.
Skate it back out.
Dumps it down back below.
Good hustle by Fitch there to get to the puck first. Now on Hedquist.
There it is.
Hedquist looking
Oh,
for Harder. Harder with the shot and a goal. Sioux City takes game number 1. That is a big victory with 30 seconds left in overtime hockey.
what a possession. They started getting aggressive. Hedquist controlled it the entire time down there. Dumped it back. 50-50 puck. Carson Fitch accelerated. Took it back below the net. Just fed it to Grant Harder.
What a good game. What a fun game to call.
I think that's Grant's first goal on the year, too.
It might be.
And both guys should get a goal here.
So Grant Harder involved in 100% of the goals scored today, as he had 2 assists and a goal. So hats off to him playing a good game.
What a game. What a series of games today.
Great goal. Oh, my God. Great goaltending.
Both sides.
Could you find 2 more evenly matched JV and varsity games together? Oh, my God. A 1-goal game on both sides?
Absolutely.
Unreal. So with that, folks, we're going to sign off, and if you're watching
yourselves
here,
tonight.
Behave yourselves. Get back here at 9:30 for the JV contest. I tell you what, these two teams starting to kind of become a little bit of a rivalry here. Is Sioux City taking Des Moines down in the state championship, and I don't think that's going to sit lightly with this Des Moines squad for tomorrow. So be prepared for some fireworks tomorrow, folks.
All right. Peace out, meatballs.
Peace out, meatballs. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.
So we'll get ready to start the third period here. As soon as they put some time on that clock. There they go.
Okay, welcome back. We're just about ready for the start of the third period in this game between the Blues and the Jets. We've got a new feature on BSN we're introducing tonight. It's called the Dobbs-o-meter.
Puck played out. Duke's got it now. They'll carry it out to neutral zone. CJ tries to dump it in. Stolen there. Held in at the blue line. Heacock and CJ battle holding in. Stolen there. Chase pulls, reaches out to get it. Knocked into the slot. Puck to Heacock. Shot on net. Saved by Ballmer. Saints will send out Weiner, Netherly, and Pierce. Puck's down. Puck goes down into the corner. Up the near boards. Battle for there. Weiner's got it. Back to Netherly. Zick shot just a wide of the net. Maybe a foot. Pops straight up into the near corner. Weiner will go get it there. Tries to get it back to Zick, who had stepped up. Just missed it. Kleesner's got it. He'll kick it up to Zick. Pierce gets a piece of it. Leaves it for Netherly. Netherly carries it in the zone. Turns. Back to Zick. Fired towards the net. Shot saved by Ballmer. Played around. Weiner tries to steal it there. Cedar Rapids maintains control. They'll try and walk it behind the net, and then they realize they're going to right into Pierce. Pierce has got it. Knocks it over to Weiner. Weiner spins. Gets knocked off in the corner. Pierce has got it now. Leaves it for Zick. Zick hits it towards the net. Shot. Doesn't quite get there. Cedar Rapids in the corner. Plays it up. Back to Zick. Down to Weiner. Into Ballmer for the save. Saints will send out Sheehy with Pulls and Smothers. Spangler and Kretz on defense. Sheehy gets the faceoff back to Spangler. Spangler can't hold on to it there. Cedar Rapids walks it back out to center ice. Pulls knocks it up to Smothers, who chip it down the far boards. Cedar Rapids walks across the front of it, just off of Sheehy's stick. Offsides. They get back on side. Cedar Rapids has got it. Tries to play it up the middle, and they do. Sheehy knocks them wide. They'll carry it into the zone on the wide side, or on the near side. Behind to Kretz. He'll turn. Pin behind the goal line. Spangler joins him there. Sheehy jumps in to help out. It's played around. Smothers will try and win the race. Knocks it out of the zone. Sheehy's in a foot race. Knocks it off the near boards. He's got it behind the goal line. Into Poles, who throws a mighty hip check into the other guy's knee. Smothers gets run over at center ice. Sheehy plays it over to Kretz. Kretz is going to carry it up into the attacking zone. Shot on net. Deflected and goes wide. Comes around to Poles. Poles will play it down low. Walked out the near side. Sagers will go back and get it. He'll try and play it up. Stolen there. Cedar Rapids has got it on the near corner. Tries it to the middle. It's tipped loose. Smothers is going to try and win the race. Ballmer's going to play it. Into Smothers' feet. Back over to the far side. Heacock on it now. He'll force the play down below the goal line. Cedar Rapids will play it back. Go D to D. Patton plays it up. Kicked out to the center. It's knocked loose, and Sagers will chase it down there. Plays it over to Mueller. Mueller across to Heacock. He'll dump it down deep. Cedar Rapids has got it. They'll try and go D to D behind the net. Not quite. Knocked off there. Poles has got it now. Battle for. Knocked down below the goal line. Mueller will go back to get it. Play it around to Sagers. Can't quite hold it in at the blue line. It'll squirt out to center ice. Sagers back over to Poles. Poles walks around Mueller. Knocked back to the blue line. Sagers gets in. It's stolen there. Cedar Rapids will carry it into their own zone. Heacock with the back check. Nice save by Montgomery on a high shot. Through the middle. Mueller got a piece of it. I'm not sure why that wasn't icing. He was still well in his own zone, but he's got it now. Cedar Rapids has got it below the goal line. They'll play it up the far side. Kleesner holds it in. Weiner's got it. He'll leave it for Netherly. Netherly tries to walk it to the middle. Can't quite get it there. Played it down to Weiner again. Tried to give it back to Netherly. Puck loose in the slot. Squirts back out to Zick. He'll knock it back down below the goal line. Cedar Rapids collects there. Plays it up the near side to Wu. Zick's got it. He'll knock it back down again. Into the far corner. Netherly goes to get it. Actually, it's Pierce. Weiner's got it behind the goal line. Tries to make a move. Round one guy, round another. Spin move. Puck squirts out. Can't quite get it to Pierce. Knock loose. Netherly steals it there. He's got it on the far blue line, or far side. Cedar Rapids controls. Plays it up the middle to Jones. Zick knocks it over to Weiner. Weiner knocks it up the middle. Cedar Rapids has got it. They'll counter. Inside the blue line, that's Pierce in front. Zick tries to get it out. Stolen. Cleveland does a good job of clearing the zone. Sheehy's got it on the far side. He'll dump it down just on the wrong side of the red line, so we're going to get an icing. 9:53 left in the third period. Saints have 2 goals from Xander Sheehy, goal from Jackson Heacock. Strong goaltending play by Jade Montgomery. It's got them a 3-1 lead right now. Puck squirts back to the defensive zone. Cedar Rapids will try and collect there. Michael Poles will press. Brock Smothers can't quite get there. It'll come back up to Nolan Kretz, who'll dump it wide of the net. Comes over to the near side. Spangler goes down. Tries to knock it loose. Can't quite. Sheehy's got it. He's drugged down there. Kretz has got it now. Circles behind the net. Turns back to the near side. Sheehy helps him out. Plays it up to Smothers. Smothers kicks it back to Sheehy. Sheehy will advance it up the far side. Plays it off the board to himself. Walks it to the slot. Saved by Ballmer. You can see everyone in the stands with hats in hand. Cedar Rapids walks it back across the blue line. Shot. Saved by Montgomery. He'll kick it to the corner. Poles has got it. He'll play it high off the boards. Smothers has got to step on everyone. He's into the slot. Shot directly into the chest of Ballmer. Makes a nice save. Netherly wins the faceoff over to Waddick. Henry gets a shot, deflected in front. Circle around the back, kicked out in front to Mitchell. Can't quite get it to Waddick. Plays it wide. That long name on the bat looks like Peterson Fret. Played up the far side. Scott will go over and collect it. Netherly will push the issue. D to D over to Holt, looks like. Henry's got it now. He'll dump it back in. Tries to go in and get it. Waddick can't quite get a piece of it. Knocked farther into the zone. Go behind the goal line there. Cedar Rapids has got it. They'll try and break it out. Right up the middle. Jones has got it. He walks through center ice. He's got Henry. Weak shot towards the net. Montgomery with an easy save. He'll kick it off to Sagers. Sagers will carry it up the far side. Knocked off the puck and offsides, but Mitchell will get it. He'll dump it back in. Centered. Chase Poles with a nice steal. Knocks it into the defensive zone. Around the back. It'll go D to D. Scott plays it up the near side to Richard Blue. Zick's got it now. Knocks it down below the goal line. Cedar Rapids will play it out the far side. It'll go the length of the ice for an icing. .7:30 left in the third period. Shots are 18-17 now in favor of the Saints. Chase Poles loses the faceoff. Cedar Rapids has got it below the goal line. They'll play it over to the near boards. Tries to play it out the boards. Zick is there. He'll knock it back down. Shot wider than that. Wrapped around the boards again. Now they're going to try and break it up the middle. And they're coming with a little speed. One of the Patton boys knocked off the puck there by Zick. Played up to Heacock. Heacock will play it off the boards. Frey will get it back. He'll circle back into his own defensive zone. Around the back of the net. They'll bring it back up to the near side. Pass goes untouched. Up to Kretz. He's got it there. Mueller walks it in on the far side. Chase Bowles has got it. Knocked just loose. Kretz will go back and collect. He's got a little time. He'll turn towards the boards. Got a little room to advance it, so he carries it through neutral ice. Across the blue line. Shot on net. Saved by Balmer. Kretz still battling for it down low. Kicked up. Spangler's got it now. She'll walk the line down to Heacock. Heacock on the near boards in the near corner. Battles for it. Mueller joins him there. Chase Pulse comes in and helps out. Puck squirts over to the far corner. They'll try a cross ice pass that they connect on. Cade Weiner off the bench. Nice steal. He's got it at the blue line. Walks around. There's a trip that is going to go uncalled. Knocked down the far side. Gavin Netherly's got it now. He'll cross ice to Staggers. Staggers back over to Spangler. Chips it ahead to Pierce. Pierce skates himself offside. Uncalled. Weiner's got it in the corner. Turns back towards the corner. Tries to walk around one guy. Stolen there. Pierce picks it up. Walks to the slot. Netherly's got it at the blue line. Walks it down low to the goal line. Chipped out in front. Not quite held on. Cedar Rapids will try and clear. They'll send it to light. But they'll call a touch. So Liam Henry will collect it behind the net. He'll come out. Long cross-ice pass to Pierce. Centers it to Netherly. Netherly walks it into the zone. Drops it back to the blue line. Sagers has got it there. Fires it towards the net. Hits 7 different things. Gets it to the goal. Nobody knows where it is. The ref blows his whistle. Puck's down. Sheehy gets it over to Smothers. Smothers battles for it there. Cedar Rapids brings it up the near side. They'll chip it up the boards. Henry's got it. Plays it back down the boards. That'll go the length for an ice. So Sheehy will step in. He's got Smothers and Poles on his wings. Zick and Cleason on D. Puck squirts over to Smothers, who tips it just wide. The big men are on the race. It's Smothers and Poles. Smothers fires. Kicked out in front. Balmer with a couple nice saves. .457 left in this third period. Saints sitting with a 3-1 lead. Faceoff will come to the left of Balmer. Sheehy will step in and take it. He's got Zick behind him. Puck's down. Sheehy gets it over to the middle. Throws it out in front. Stolen there. Up the near boards. Cross ice pass. He'll go the length. Pleasner's got it behind the net. Plays it around the near side. Cedar Rapids has got it. Centering pass. Stolen by Smothers. Sheehy gets a piece of it. He's got Smothers with him. Sheehy stolen there. On the near side. Gets knocked down below the goal line. Pulse tries to pick it up. Can't quite did it. Wraps around. Sheehy knocks it down. Walks out of the corner. Fires it towards the front. Balmer with a nice save. Kretz gets it there. Shots deflected. Fret Pearson there, or Pearson Fret. Tries to walk it through, can't quite get there. Cedar Rapids will clear it out, lose it at center ice. Knocks it back into the defensive zone. Spangler will go back and get it. Cedar Rapids wins the race though, so now Poles will go back and get it. Chase Poles, aerial pass into the Cedar Rapids defensive zone. Cedar Rapids will go back and get it. Carries it below the goal line. Walked back up the middle. Little collision there. Incidental, of course. Mueller again, just inside the zone. Gets bumped off the puck. Mueller and Poles now wrestle with a couple players in front of the net. Heacock knocks it down low. Balmer plays it to the corner. Cedar Rapids has got it there below the goal line. They'll try and play it up the middle. Heacock still frustrating. Knocks the puck loose. They'll chip it around. They'll chip it around Kretz. Cedar Rapids setting up a little something here in the corner. Kretz has got it now. Walks it behind the net. Play it around to Mueller. Mueller kicks it out to center ice. Cedar Rapids will collect. Heacock will press. Knocks the puck loose. Comes off to Poles, who's knocked down in the corner. Mueller's going to press behind the goal line. Cedar Rapids walks it up the middle. Staggers puts a huge hit on Cade Weiner. Played around the back. Cedar Rapids is going to get it. We've got an empty net situation here, so we're 6 on 5. Play it up to the near sides. Back to the D. Played down low. Tipped just wide by Cade. Goes to the far side. Back to the Cedar Rapids D. Shot towards the net. Round the near side. They've still got possession. Tries to play it down low. Henry steals it. Plays it to the other corner. Sagers will press in that corner. Back again behind the net. Henry knocks the puck loose. Knocks it to the corner. Battled for on the near side. Knocked out of the zone. Cedar Rapids will try and regroup. Patton's got it there. He'll dump it back in. Little time. Sagers will go back around the behind the net and get it. Plays it up to Weiner. Weiner cross ice pass. Tipped by Pierce. Terrible call there on the icing. Pierce clearly tipped it on the correct side of the red line, but we'll go back and reset. Sheehy will come out and center the Giants. Smothers and Michael Poles. Dubuque wins the faceoff, gets it back to the Cedar Rapids front. Oh! Back to the Cedar Rapids D. They'll fire it in front. Montgomery will make the first save, and they'll get the rebound smashed in. So the 2-goal lead becomes a 1-goal lead. 1:48 left in the third period. That'll be the end of Sheehy and the Giants. Pearson Mueller will step out. Boatman gets that goal. He was their leading scorer coming in. So now 2-3 to be clinging to a 1-goal lead suddenly. Puck played up the far side. Cedar Rapids will pull the goalie again. Fired on net, just wide. Cedar Rapids will be 6 on 5. Zick's got the puck now below the goal line. Circles back to try and come up the near side. Runs into 2 players there. Battle below the goal line. Knocked down those. Zick's got a little time behind the goal line. Plays it up the near side. Gets it cleared. Cedar Rapids now at their own blue line. That's Patton. Patton plays to the near side to Wu. Cedar Rapids takes it into the near zone. Wu gets a weak shot on that. Stolen there by Poles. Bouncing puck gets back to Frey. Played it on the near side. That's Peterson Frett. Below the goal line, Cedar Rapids has got control. They'll play it out to the D. D tries to tee it up. Loses his footing. Pierce knocks it out of the zone. Mueller's going to press there. Little time. Not as much as he thought. Cedar Rapids runs into the linesman. CJ Mueller redirects. Fires an empty netter. Mueller with a nice steal at center ice. Found enough space to hit the empty netter from the blue line. And he'll get looks like he'll get a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. So the Saints will try and kill a penalty here for 41 seconds. Riders have it. Pull the goalie again. Ballmer hits the bench. Kleesner plays it down. Can't quite get it out. Netherly knocks it out now. The Riders will regroup at center ice. He tries to knock the puck loose. Can't quite get it. Pearson Fret walks it in. Gets a shot on net. Saved by Montgomery. And we'll get that down to 21 seconds. Timeout, Cedar Rapids. Four to 2, 21.9 seconds left here in the third period. Mueller in the box for another minute 41. Shots on goal favoring the Saints now, 23 to 21. Coach Austin Wollenberg has a very passionate play drawn up for these last 22 seconds. Cedar Rapids will come out with Peterson Frey, Patton, Wu, Fry, and I can't see the back of that other player, so I would guess it's Xander Boatman. Netherly out there with Sheehy, Kretz, Sagers. Face off one. Sagers has got it now. He'll play it up the near boards. Xander Sheehy will go after it like a man chasing his third goal. Knock to the corner there. He'll muck it. Takes 4 players to take it from him, but took a good portion of time off the clock there. Cedar Rapids walks across the blue line and fires it off the net, and that'll do it. Your final score from Dubuque. Your JV Saints 4, Riders 2. Goals from Sheehy, Heacock, and CJ Mueller with an empty netter. Close the deal. We'll see you back in a little bit for the varsity game.